Okay, welcome back to another episode of Defending the YouTuber here on my channel. And this time, by whatever miracle of whatever YouTube god you believe in, JONTRON has supposedly come out as some type of white supremacist. But here on my channel, we defend the YouTuber. I've defended PewDiePie, I've defended Joey Styles, and I'm going to defend JONTRON whether he likes it or not. Now, defending YouTubers is a hard thing to do, especially when they do something crazy. And this time, JONTRON hopped on the crazy train. So, before we can defend him, we're going to have to separate ourselves from some of his more questionable statements, like this one.
They do. Wealthy blacks also commit more crime than poor whites. That's a fact.
Wait, what?
Yeah, look it up.
Or this one.
I see an article written that says poor white kids are less likely to go to prison than rich black kids, but I'm pretty sure
Okay,
this is...
says who? That's just some conjecture.
I mean, what you just said was conjecture.
That implies that the court system is somehow racist.
The court system disproportionately, even when controlling for socioeconomic factors, sentences black people typically for harsher sentences compared to white people, even when you control for the crimes. Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Or this one.
Immigrants around the late 1800s, early 1900s in the United States experienced a ton of discrimination, racial discrimination. All right, you have to just look into this, okay? Even if you don't agree with me now.
Look, I know that there was some discrimination there. And by the way, yeah, it's wrong. Discrimination is wrong. We have gotten rid of discrimination in our Western countries. Fine.
No, we haven't. What do you mean?
If you don't think we've gotten rid of discrimination, you're living in a fantasy land.
Okay, now we're gonna separate ourselves from that fantasy land and we're gonna lock on to some semblance of reality that he's spoken in that entire diatribe, and we're gonna zoom in on it and just focus on that alone. And the topic is going to be white babies. Now, outside of his sheer lunacy, JONTRON had a very interesting statement that he made. Outside of his absolutely fascinating views of the world, which I believe someone should really delve into and just look at how he looks at the world. But the point that I can agree with him on is that JONTRON is right on, we need more white babies, right? When compared to the birth rate of other races in America, it's like the white population is just holding their dicks and waiting. So, to all you Caucasians in America, what are you waiting for? It's time for you to get to fucking. And not only just random fucking. Whites need to fuck other whites more often. You need to be fucking... You don't need to be fucking other races and mixing up the gene pool at this point in history. In the past, sure, you could head around the corner and grab yourself like a nice little Negro girl or maybe some Latino fire. I'm a fan of that, I understand. But those glory days are gone. Because right now, with the low birth rate of whites in America, you're on the course to be outnumbered by all the other races in like 30 years. In fact, I would go so far as to say that you should start doing arranged marriages like the Japanese folk of old times. And some white men out there, some of them I particularly work with, say that they like to partake in the black booty, the luscious black booty from time to time. And I can't blame you, right? I mean, look at this picture. That's luscious. What man wouldn't want that? But in today's society, we have a lot of white females that look just about the same, if not better. There's no excuse. I mean, look at us. Look, it's fucking glorious. Even legendary R&B singer Drake agrees. And don't think that I'm just the only one saying this. Me and JONTRON are not the only ones saying that whites need to have more white babies. And this is why white people need to start fucking each other more often. This is an American crisis. Stop worrying about the future and having things like financial stability and a happy life and all that shit, right? If you want to keep America secure, the first step is to put a white penis in a white vagina. That's right. You're doing it for America. It's called a patriot penis. And you need to drop them bombs in women across America. So, in this regard, JONTRON is absolutely right. white people quite simply need to have more babies if they wish to secure a white future for white interests. Either that, or you just immigrate more white people over from the multitude of other countries where fair-skinned mammals reside. You know, like how they first came to America. Either way is a solution to the problem. So, do not go hating on JONTRON. Just listen to the conversation. It's easy to tell that what he's saying, while amazingly crazy, does not come from a place of maliciousness. It doesn't. It's very ignorant, but it's not hateful. And the hateful content out there is what we need to stop. The ignorant content is where we need to inform people so the world can understand what makes people think like this. Now, I'm sure a lot of SJWs out there are going to say, oh, it's white privilege or some shit like that. Look, to be quite honest, JONTRON has a lot of privileges other than being white, some of them being rich. But either way, it's not just that that's forcing him to think like this. And maybe he will never see things differently, right? But that doesn't make him a bad person. Now, am I saying this because I quite honestly enjoy his content? No, I'm not saying it because I enjoy his content. I'm saying it from a place of logic and reason. He's not a bad person from what I can tell. He's just a person who thinks this way because of the life he has lived. I'm sorry, it's just true. Anyway, I'm done. Don't go hate on JONTRON. Take what I said seriously. And white people, if you are listening, start fucking each other more often to secure the white future for America if it's very important to you. Anyway, I'm done. Subscribe and look forward to my next video where I try to defend another YouTuber. Thank you. Thank you very much.